Jefferson curl, wall assisted, feet elevated, weighted. If you're a gymnastics skill seeker starting out on your Pike and pancake flexibility journey, you'll want to include Jefferson curls. A lot of people perform the Jefferson curl incorrectly as they lack the spinal segmentation awareness. I get it, I struggled with this for a while as well. But the nice thing about the wall assisted Jefferson curl is the feedback and the ability to build both spinal and pelvis awareness. Let me explain. Start by standing next to a wall or an upright pole with your feet roughly 1 foot length away from the wall. It's best to perform the Jefferson curl without a weight to start. Over time, you can begin to load the exercise with a dumbbell, kettlebell, weight plate, whatever you've got at hand. Start by setting a posterior pelvic tilt, PPT, by tucking your tailbone between your legs and pushing your lower back flat against the wall. Contract the glutes and keep them engaged during the top half of the Jefferson curl. As you perform the Jefferson curl, I want you to think about lengthening and flexing the spine. We lift and flex the cervical spine to take the chin to the chest. Next, we lift and flex the thoracic spine by slowly peeling one vertebrae off the wall at a time. The aim is to move into as much spinal flexion as possible while keeping the glutes contracted and the pelvis set in a posterior pelvic tilt. Once you've reached the end of your spinal flexion, relax the glutes and allow the pelvis to anteriorly pelvic tilt, APT. Imagine the pelvis is a bowl of water and you're trying to tip the water out the front of the pelvis. This can be very challenging for a lot of people. If you find a point where you struggle to move one vertebrae at a time, you should focus on that area by moving in and out of that range. Continue to lengthen and flex as you roll down the length of your spine. Tilt the pelvis and work your way down to the bottom of the Jefferson curl. At the bottom, you can start to contract the quads and hip flexors to actively pull yourself deeper and try to close the angle between the torso and the thighs. This allows you to build awareness of core compression strength and how to use these muscles to pull yourself deeper into hip flexion. From here, reverse the movement by keeping the spine flexed and tilting the pelvis back to a posterior pelvic tilt. Once you can contract the glutes, start to unroll the spine by placing one vertebrae on the wall at a time. It can be helpful to suck your belly button in towards your spine to round the back and increase the segmentation of the movement. Continue to unroll the thoracic, followed by the cervical spine to return to the starting position. It's best to move slowly so you can build an awareness of the spinal segmentation in the Jefferson curl. I'd recommend doing 3 to 5 reps for each set of this movement. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.